Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we found out that the Queen of Ring and the Queen of Urateeth are conspiring together to start a war and summon the Geiken to, I don't know, finish the world off or something. That's kind of bad news bears. So I'm kind of hoping to tell somebody about this plan before it actually goes into fruition. Uh-oh. Where's Drake? Maybe he's at the smith. He said he was going to the inn, though. He should be at the inn. Unless the king summoned him again. That's entirely possible. Well, plan B then. Let's see if we can go see the king. I guess I can just go... High taxes is reminding me that this game has a compass indicator. Oh, but apparently our Gaia says it's not in ring. It does always throw me off whenever the game removes the compass, because I tend to forget it's there. Let me see if I can at least bring the base of it up. Even if it won't lead me anywhere, I will know that it is there for the future. Crap. It's been a while, Peren. Not long enough. I'd expect a coward to say that. Don't try to run. No one is here to save you this time. It's over. By the order of the Great Uniter, you are hereby under arrest and meant to stand judgment before His Majesty. Well, you know, I was actually on my way to see the king right now. Coming along quietly, and this will go easier. Alright, that's what I'm doing. Quietly. Well, you don't have to be rude about it. That was for murdering the elder. They took my sword. Great. Well, time for saving on a different file. Once again, I went on my episode break a few minutes too soon. Oh well. High Texas says, good thing they only took your sword and not the 10 other weapons. And so our guest has finally arrived. Uniter Xanadu. Present. Uniter Colax. Present. Uniter Praxis. Present. Uniter Mitoma. Uniter Mitoma Speak. Present. Then all are present. The grand unity stands. And as I understand it, Saul, you will be filling in as the representation for the Geiken. Is that correct? Yes. The Elder was killed during the attack. Shame. Elder Undul and I were friends. Yes, I was aware of what you were before you and Drake entered my halls. Saul here was gracious enough to fill me in with the appropriate details. Gosh dang it! Now, Colrod Peren, do you know why you are here? You just said it. I think. Yes, I did. You are here because of what you are and the danger you pose to the people of Playus. Before we begin, I would like to explain to you how this will work so that we have a definitive plan of action and the judgment doesn't fall into chaos. Each of the Grand Unity, starting with myself, will start with a review of what we understand about you and whether or not trust is a weighing matter. Following this, I will allow for the Geiken's representation to make their case and offer a solution to the issue. Seeing that they suffered firsthand from you, I see it only fair that they have a voice. After that, you will be allowed to speak. Since I have heard your defense from Drake, there is no need for him to be here to repeat it all. Worry not, however. Everything he has told me will be taken into consideration. Understand, however, that after everything is said and done, I will make the final decision. Should I see fit to go against the better judgment of the collective, I will do so on my whim. Now, are there any questions? Where is Queen Zarnia? Queen Zarnia does not hold a place within the Grand Unity. Her voice holds no sway over the ultimate decision. Therefore, she isn't present. If that is all, we shall now proceed. I have a few points to bring up. It has been brought to my attention that you were cooperative during the arrest. I must thank you, as I do not want any harm to come to my citizens. Furthermore, you've somehow managed to upset my only daughter, Princess Sinistra. This troubles me greatly as both a great uniter and a father. Now finally, and what I consider the most important if equally disturbing, the night prior to your arrival, I was granted a dream. It was black and white, and I was sitting in an empty hall. You were there, Peren. I had never met you before this dream, and you had approached me, weapon brandished. Most disturbingly, you plunged your weapon into my heart, killing me instantly. Yeah, lesson learned. Anytime the game asks you yes, yes, no, or yes, always choose no. You must know by now that I am a very superstitious man. All signs point in the direction of a dire omen, and that you are meant to murder me. Now then, that is the summation of my review. I will now allow for my uniters to say their piece, starting with Uniter Xanadu. Yes. He refused the embrace of Lady Liquia's flow. Is that all? That is all that is required. Well, I certainly have more to say than that. Go on, Uniter Colax. He was rude. He disrespected his elders. His venomous words were laced with implication that I wasn't doing my job effectively. I don't remember this. And he knocked over one of my beacons. Oh wait, I'm thinking of the other gray-haired dude. He should be hanged immediately. Barbaric. What was that, Praxis? He sighs. Speak your mind, Uniter Praxis. I won't speak for the others, but he and one of Mitoma's children did help me when I had asked for it, despite the challenge. We all received their help, but you and I both know it's because Mitoma over there thought the rest of us were inept. When water becomes inept, it freezes into ice. Oh, will you shut your yap already? Point is, this one has caused enough trouble as it is, and it's Mitoma's fault. This is ridiculous. United Mitoma, do you have anything to add? I prefer to listen to the Geikel's proposal before offering my input. No, of course you would. Very well. Saul of the Geikel, you now have the floor. Your proposal? My proposal requires context. Out with it, then. The first time I met Peren was on White Island. There was no proper exchange. We made visual contact, and that was the limit. It wasn't until we were both on the Pleias Peninsula when I had received word that Peren had not only defeated Arcana at the Iron Tower, but had also defeated the spirit guarding the woods separating the peninsula from the mainland. This is what also garnered the attention of the Acolytes. Throughout his short time among our culture, Peren has demonstrated his valiance against the forces of evil that conspire to obliterate our way of life. Before I continue, I need to make clear on a subject of history. Really? Can't we just get this and hang him already? Go on, Soul, but maintain focus. This has a point. Many years ago, the Geikel was founded by a man named Archon. He believed himself to be the bringer of the Geiken, and in order to repent this curse, he sought to wield the world's evil himself. He essentially formed a messiah complex. There was no doubting his skill, his will, and his bravery in all aspects. I remember them talking about this guy. It was part of a larger dialogue, so I kind of lost track of him. But he came up again whenever we were in Antelio. And I only remember that name because I have it written down. This led to the formation of Archon's Legion, which composed of 4 monsters from the Bridge of Absence itself. Gesden, Oknaroth, Vimura, and Ulixus. Peren was right to defend himself against the Geikel's attack. He was not aware of his status, and it was the Elder's mistake to let him know. I was at fault as well by letting emotion get the better of me. You know, you seem like you're defending me, but considering earlier circumstances, I do not trust you at all. There should be no doubt that Peren is skilled, strong-willed, and capable in all respects. Archon's valiance led to the Geiken gaining the upper hand. Peren is the same way. He will attempt to save the world, and in doing so the world will come to ruin. Well, I can definitely believe that. He's got a point. Tell me, Peren, when do you intend to enter the Bridge of Absence to rescue your friends? When do you intend to give the Geiken the permission they need to enter our world? When do you intend to kill all of us? Honestly, I'm getting sick of you. This feels like a pretty important decision, though. I do want to rescue my friends, but they kind of don't involve the other things. Heh. My proposal is not out of malice, but out of necessity. He should be executed. Now, before this goes too far. Unite Army Toma, you've heard their proposal. Now do you wish to speak? Allow Peren to defend himself. Very well. Colrod Peren, you are free to decide how to make your case. I mean, obviously I should live. I'm gonna say it doesn't matter. Why not? You've made up your mind, Saul is right. I mean, I feel like he's right, because this is a video game, an RPG, and typically that's how things go. You've made up your mind. Perhaps. Well, United Mitoma, you've heard both the proposal and the defense. Do you finally have an opinion? No, please, make us wait longer. Peren has allowed us to decide and has given us ample reason to do so. I am of the opinion that he sees his sacrifice as necessary. Is this what it's come to? Murdering a child out of fear? He is no longer a child, Praxis. I cannot believe this. Oh, hush. Don't get whiny because you miss your own boy. Halt, Praxis. I understand your frustration and sadness, but we cannot make this about one person. This isn't about us killing him due to being afraid. This is about the world. Is our world worth living in if we have to murder kids in order to make it livable? You know where I stand. And you two? My opinion has already been made clear. My own opinion is as clear as the waters of... It really isn't. Death. Very well then. I've made my decision. Colrod Peren, two Uniters, the Geiken, and yourself have decided on your death. Uniter Mitoma seems to be on the affirmative as well. My decision will follow suit. You will be privately hanged tomorrow morning for the greater good. Until then, you will remain in the castle dungeon. May the goddess hand you their mercy. Says goddesses. Be patient, Colrod. I find it intriguing that before this cage, liberty was only a passing thought. Now it is something of want, wouldn't you say? Oh, shut up already. I can fully understand your disdain. High Taxes is asking if this is a speed run. No. I am definitely not speeding through this. I am... Oh, what is the word? Having a brain fart. Oh... I mean, I'm taking my time, but I'm taking my time for enjoyment. There's a word for that. I can't think of it. Whatever. The Grand Unity was to be a small pet project meant to boost Daphnes' already inflated ego. With it, he could make all the fruitless decisions he wanted. Savor! That is the word. I am savoring this adventure. While I passively altered them to suit my own whims. Now, I gotta love it whenever I interrupt a sentence. Whoops. This, your incarceration, was unintentional. So for that, I am sorry. If I had to guess, Mitoma was the one who mostly stayed neutral so as to give the appearance of playing the king's counsel, while in truth biding her time. As I speak, she is sending her 2 daughters here to come rescue you. Regardless of the king's ultimate decision, it means nothing. Too many forces, Mitoma, Drake, my daughter even, are conspiring to keep you alive and out there, causing chaos. Your daughter? Didn't she say she was not going to help us? Myself included, of course. So, about our rabbit. You mean Batari? Yes. For all the gifts and curses that woman possesses, she was incapable of coping with the pure randomness of the reasons she was bestowed them in the first place. That poor girl strained until she decided that life made more sense without any sense attached to it. So now she means to start a war from the underbelly of a deluded king and a mistress who was far too spoiled upon entering adulthood. Why? To prove she was right. I gotta ask, why a rabbit? When I was a girl, all I ever wanted was a rabbit for a pet. Of course, my parents were far too focused on their own aspirations to accommodate any child's needs. Upon achieving this status, it was the first thing I asked for. No, demanded. 100 rabbits. Ah, just get yourself 2 of them. You'll have 100 in no time. And in doing so, I eliminated the value of the desire. Upon witnessing firsthand the warped view of our mutual acquaintance, Batari, I believed I convinced her to play my game. The rabbit is a symbol for wanting something but never achieving it, for it is not the rabbit I truly desired, but the want of itself. In any case, it's fairly obvious you're not staying here. I think you already knew that. Nah, that would definitely be quite a way to end this game, though. Your cage is open. Leave when there is an opening. I imagine it will happen soon. For now, sleep. Gather your strength. When you awaken, I want you to find her, and I want you to kill her. Honestly, that might actually be a good choice, considering the trouble she's trying to cause. Oh, goody, it's these guys. I wouldn't mind if you guys just left me alone. Oh. Hi. I find it interesting that I can actually get somewhat close to you. Lead. Because of earlier decisions, I probably have no choice again. Let them in. Well, that was certainly a sound. Next time, the escape. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.